so you guys may recognize my face and my voice because I play Angel on the show. I'm also the writer and the creator of the show, and my name is Lacey. What's your name? Who are you?
My name is Tracy Walker. You might recognize me, hear my voice. I play Charlie on the show, and I also do the video editing for the show as well.
Hey, what's going on? You know,
The infamous
Fresh.
Fan favorite.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, but my name is Jay Merritt. I play the character Fresh on the show. And I do whatever they tell me to do. So it's like
creative
Creative
director.
director, yes.
yeah, that
And
shit
the
too.
Input,
Yeah.
the quote.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
You're the narrator.
I am basically like narrator every time. What the fuck was that?
You got
We got
But yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyway, every time that shit start, that's me. No, but
That's her.
Yeah, that's Fresh.
So, if you guys want to find us first, make sure you guys subscribe to us, please and thank you. We love reviews, but we would super also love subscriptions.
yes.
And also for those of you who are listening to the podcast, because we're also recording a podcast right now, make sure that you guys also subscribe to our podcast, please. If you guys want to find us on social media as well, my social media pretty much everywhere is it's me_Lacey, and that's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, whatever. If you want to find me on Facebook, you can find me at Lacey Doll.
And my social media is TW1223 on Instagram. Facebook, you can find me at Tracy Walker. There's a lot of them, so you might have to scroll a little bit. But and then my Snapchat, I believe it's TW1215.
Alright, so you can find me on the Unclassified page. Y'all be wildin'. I didn't even put my social media out last time because my family is on there. Y'all be wildin'. So, I'm just playing. But I'm not really big on social media, so I don't really have an Instagram. But you can find me on Facebook if you just type in Jay Merritt, JayMerritt, and also the Unclassified page. So,
And we're gonna link that also below, so wait for it. Alright, so as you guys know, Unclassified, the series, season 1 just wrapped. Alright, just wrapped. Thank you guys for watching the entire series.
Appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
She's still here, but she's still alive.
She ain't going nowhere.
hey, chemo.
She got cured of cancer.
Chemo.
So thank you guys for watching, but while we're in between season 2, we are just going to do some group chats with you guys, some group talks. You guys are going to notice that 3 other people are missing. That's okay because they're going to make all the other chats, so don't worry about it. We're going to have Logan in there thing for you, and also Ashton. Don't worry. So yeah, we just want you guys to get a feel of who we are instead of just knowing our characters, because we're a little bit different than our characters. So we got some cool discussion topics for you guys. I'm gonna kick it off. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
I think so.
Alright, so
I'm scared.
how do you guys feel about labels in the LGBT community and the importance of labels on the LGBT community members within the Black community, and kind of how that's different than like the white community?
Well, I think the labels have been around in the Black community for so long. We've been labeled as the light-skinned person, the dark-skinned person, skinny, thick, fat, whatever. So I think labels just plays a huge role, and then you take it to the LGBT community. That's what we know, and so we just place labels on everything. You got your stud, you got your femme stud, you got like femme, you got your aggressive, you got all these labels that people are just trying to box themselves in, and I don't really like it too much because everybody should just enjoy being them and being free. And so that's how I feel. What about you, Fresh Jay Merritt?
I mean, quite honestly, I don't like really play into the role type, because I'm gonna be me regardless whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of get irritated, like when people see me and be like, "Oh, this is hard stud type shit." You bitches don't know me.
She got hair, y'all.
You bitches don't know me.
She got hair in her head.
Nah.
Swing your head. Do it. I'm trying to see your hair.
Girl, these inches? The fuck? No, but for real though, because like people labeling us, and I feel like that's why we came up with the name Unclassified, because nobody is who they seem. Like if you look at me, if you look at Tracy or Lacey, well, Lacey's
just a bit.
It's just Lacey.
The whole stereotype about studs being extra like hard and like because we dress like this doesn't mean that we're super hard. Like
I'm not
just because we're shaking that ass in the club and stuff like that, twerking and all.
Twerk fest.
This whole line. Listen.
What you doing last night?
What I was doing last night, bitch ass. That's how I'm announcing that. Bitch, I done been your ass on more times.
I don't get labels either, because I feel like my introductory to like the gay world as such, it was black people, but it was like women that just didn't really label themselves. And I watched the L Word, and so when I was in high school, when I was coming up and I was trying to find my own place, and you watch the L Word, they don't really have labels. Like you knew that Shane was like on like the rough side, but they didn't label it. And then
they were just themselves.
Yeah, she was just Shane, Bet was just Bet, Tina was just Tina. But and then you come to over, to the black side, and it just seemed like you had to like be a certain somebody. And I remember feeling like I didn't fit in, like I must not really be gay because I'm not this specific kind of label. And even now people want to label me different because I look a certain way, but I will fight you, so there's that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I feel like the white community, they don't really got labeled. Like my white gay friends, they just gay. Like
just out here.
They just girls that love girls. But then the black community, so what are you? Are you a STEM? No, ho, I'm a woman. Like I don't understand. It's weird. Anyways, okay, so next question.
Interesting.
How do you guys, so Tracy and Jay, they're in the military. So how do you guys feel about being black in the military, but like looking masculine? Do you feel like how you're treated by other people is affected by how you look?
Nah, because they see this donk and they still remember that I'm a female. But
Slim, thick, she's so cute.
But I came in right after they repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, so it was pretty like open arms with it when I first entered. So I didn't really receive any like hate or like any kind of like. Do you think I did?
No, I did.
Did you?
Oh yeah, because I look a certain kind of way, and guys, they just don't get it. Like they just think that if you're gay, you're supposed to be ugly for whatever reason, because we all fine.
Right.
But they just think that you're supposed to be ugly, and so I would get so much hate from guys that one minute are hitting on me, and the next minute they just can't understand I'm not interested and I don't really want what you guys.
The guys that I dealt with, they just want me to be like the ride or die so I could pull the girls for them. So that's the kind of love that I have received in the military. What about you?
I mean, I feel like coming in and people looking at me, they think I'm supposed to be like some fucking hard set type or whatever. So they just bring me in like as one of the guys too. And like, but at the same time, I'm still a female, and some of the stuff, like, military people do it too. Like, we got niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, you seen the ass on that one? Well, I bet that. I'm like, dude, yeah, I see it, but like, you act like you ain't never seen no ass before. Like, it's cool, and I feel like they also think that I'm supposed to be. They fall into that stereotype too. Like, so, do you like, you got like bitches or like
there's definitely common misconceptions.
Like I'm supposed to like sit around like
like you're supposed to be extra butch, you're like extra hard, like a dude
like grabbing this packer I don't wear. Like
You
shit.
can't show any feminism because you dress like you.
Because but as soon as I do some ignorant shit like bitch or some shit like that, they be like, who are you?
Jay, what?
Yeah.
Are you drunk?
No, bitch, I'm me. It'd be alright though, whatever.
Yeah.
That's been my thing in the military. I nothing but love.
Nah, I would get love only because they wanted love. And not accept that I don't know, dudes don't like it. So
I mean, I still.
or they want to change me back, or
yeah, they said, are you sure you
I
don't
should be
want
some male officer's wife. Let me take care of you. You never had a guy like me.
Yeah.
I don't want a guy like you. Like I want a wife like your wife. Like I don't know. It's just weird.
They always ask that. Are you sure you're gay, or you just
ain't had the right dude,
the right man yet? Yeah. I don't like it.
You should try me. No,
or like,
I'm
even,
good.
what about like, because you and me, when you wear your uniform and we be out here in the streets around other service members and we hold hands, we do get looks like.
Yeah, you're more like aware of those looks. Like I don't pay people online. Like you tell me like, did you see that? I don't pay attention to it. So you have to elaborate on that.
They just look at you crazy. Like, why is she showing that kind of girl on girl affection in uniform? Like, it's still wrong. Especially like, no offense to my Caucasian brothers and sisters, but some white guys just look at you like crazy, or older dudes, like older black guys and like white guys just look at you like, bitch, what? And it's just really weird, and then it just makes me
I think
uncomfortable to hold
that
your hand.
has something to do with how you look, because like you said earlier, like they expect you to be with this like
You don't look gay.
officer.
Yeah.
business type. Yeah,
You don't look
you're
gay.
too pretty to be gay. Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Let's just take a little detour. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you're too pretty to be gay, bro. Everybody that's gay is fine. Like, I don't understand what you mean. You're rude.
In their eyes.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
But this look, apparently, to other people, you're not supposed to be with.
It's hetero. Yeah, because
Yeah.
gay girls also don't hit on me for real either. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, girl. But don't get offended. I was like, what? I'm trying to get flattered. What you mean? Like, gay girls also ain't me excited. Come on now.
No, but I feel like with the stuff in the military, though, one thing with the uniforms, especially me looking more masculine in the uniforms, because I have a nice build, like you know what I'm saying? Hey, stop it. Anyway, but like I know some like regulations and stuff in uniforms, and for people who don't know me and just like don't like look twice or something like that, they'll assume that I'm a male.
Oh yeah.
So certain uniform regulations and stuff like that can affect it. Like I don't know if y'all know them, but like the earring thing, like you can't wear earrings and stuff like that on base or something. If you're a male on base and stuff like that, or in uniform. So I'm sitting here walking around with my little studs and whatever. I'm talking about earrings. Yeah, slow people. Anyway, I'm walking around and they be like, shipmate. Like I'm just kind of like, yes. Are you aware that you have earrings in? Why, yes, sir, I do. I am aware. Thank you. And then, see, when I do that, I put my high voice on, because like I have a naturally like, it's deep. I don't know what it is. Whatever. That's a discussion for another day. But I'll turn as bitch made as possible. I don't care. I'll turn bitch made as possible. They'll be like, yes, sir, I do. And they'll be like, oh, carry on. Carry on. But it's just like certain stuff like that that's just like irritating.
It's just because people don't take the time to like look at you. Like you can definitely tell from the back, front, side, whatever, that you are a woman. And so it's just annoying. Because I used to get, when I had my short hair, I would get called like a male all the time. Like
hey guy.
No man features at all. And it's just like, take the time to look at me. Like you sound ignorant when you call me like a dude.
Yeah.
And for you motherfuckers that's out there, and y'all talking about some, well, you shouldn't try to, I can look how I want to. You still better respect
I'm
me.
my own
Respect
person.
me.
Like, I want to dress how I want to dress. I want to feel. If I feel good in these kind of clothes, let me feel good. And don't try to label me. Don't try to tell me how I should be, how I should act.
But what about like pulling into like port? Because when we pulled into Dubai, and I wasn't as fine in Dubai as I am right now looking at y'all. Me and Tracy, so when you're in the Navy and you're on a deployment, like a real deployment,
no flying to a place for 6 months, staying in hotels.
What you call Air Force?
They are different.
Alright, whatever.
They're in the Navy.
So
whatever.
But when you're in the Navy and you do like a real deployment, and you're on a boat, you'll pull into like different ports or whatever. And so we pulled into Dubai, and me and Tracy are walking on a mall, and they know, like they get like fair warning, hey guys, whatever this boat's gonna pull in, so like, like they know. And so we're walking around the mall, and people were just looking at her. Back in the day, she had like a really short. It was
like her, a little shorter,
maybe shorter than
actually.
Jessica's hair. Yeah. So people would look at her, and they just did not know what to make of her. And it was the most comical 4 hours of our life. Like, it's true. Like, me and Tracy would just be like, so what do you think that they think you are now? They just don't know how. And it's just weird because you think woman and you think a specific thing, and then when you pair that with military, I think they still expect you to be like very fucking girly, and when you're not, they just don't always know how to deal.
But everything else is girly, I guess, besides my outside appearance. Like, I'm so girly.
Alright, so
You're so
let's do like a little compare thing. Let's compare what was it like for you guys, for myself, growing up gay or gay-esque, compared to kids now. Do you feel like they have more luxuries and freedoms than you do? And then how do you guys want to contribute to their comfort in growing up and just being themselves, whether labeled or unclassified? That was a good question.
For one, they have more access to see more LGBT people in the community, so that is helpful in itself. When I was growing up, I grew up in like a really religious family, and I went to like Christian Catholic schools all my life, so it was obviously taught that gay is wrong, gay is bad, and so one of my really good friends, she came out in high school, and I was this little religious Christian girl too, and so when she told me, I was like, ew, you're nasty, you're going to hell, like, stay away from me. And then, so we didn't really talk that much for a little bit, and then I went to college. Yeah, I went to college. She actually introduced me to my first girl, and then I just was head over heels and fell in love, and then never really looked back after that. So,
So do you feel like you didn't know?
Yeah, I feel like because looking back now, I feel like I had crushes on women, but I didn't know that it was possible, like, because I was always taught, like, you gotta be with a man, like, you gotta be married to a man, you gotta have kids, blah, blah, blah. And so, so I remember being, like, always wanting to be around these certain girls and women, and so, but I didn't know. So, what about you?
Yeah, I always knew. Yeah. No, but the thing about it is, from like being raised in the family that I was raised in, and like growing up where I grew up in a small town, in a small town that had that good old boy mentality. So if it ain't like, you know, how it's been, it's wrong. And that hit me a lot because like I found myself not being able to be myself, because I have a vibrant personality, but I couldn't be who I was because I was so scared I was going to say the wrong thing. People are going to look at me crazy. People are going to go back and tell my, you know what I'm saying, parents about certain stuff. And like it was just hard because like you shut yourself in and you can't be who you are because you're so worried about what other people think of you, and that can hit you hard, like emotionally and mentally, and it makes you struggle with yourself, especially back when we grew up. Nowadays somebody just be like you have so many things that supporting you. You have marches, you have people making music about it now, but back in my day it was just like
internet websites.
Yeah, they have everything now, which is amazing.
Channels,
because, like I said, that stuff makes you, like, when you're a child, and back then you didn't have access to stuff like that, like, it made you like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah. And camera went off. Okay, we back.
They want us to be great. It said, fuck y'all. I'm tired of y'all. Cool.
Send us some questions.
Yeah, send us questions.
We love you guys, and keep writing us on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram. We love that too. If you guys have ever wrote me, then you guys know I will talk to you all day. So send us some questions there if you guys want to too. You don't gotta put it in the comments, but if you want to, cool. Just thanks and keep supporting. And the next couple of months we're gonna have some group chats for you guys. So tune into that the same way that you guys tune into the show, because I think we're pretty cool too.
It's gonna be lit. We lit.
All right. Bye guys.
Thanks for watching.